And we're back at Cape Canaveral. Look how flat that water is. Wow. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, as is my custom, and so far this has only worked on Disney, I ordered coffee last night. Put the creamer in the fridge, kept the coffee pot closed, and based on past experience, that is still piping hot. They don't do delivery on the last morning. There's no room service, so that's the only way to get coffee in your room upon waking. Oop, yep, that's cold. It's the only problem. I can't open it in the morning. It's vacuum sealed itself so well I can't get this open. Ethan is so helpful. Look at that, piping hot. Woohoo!
Here comes the refueling barge. Just dawned on me, like, why does it look so weird? It's because it's liquefied natural gas.
Okay, we just finished packing up and we've got like 15 minutes before we need to be down to the dining room. So figure we'd just take a minute and check in. I don't think we really said much about what happened, everything that happened last night.
Which kind of ended.
Basically was just alcohol. Those Jubilee 25th anniversary drinks are delicious. I'm not 100% sure. They must have just put more glitter in this time, that they were so dark. Because my first one was like white and this one was gray. Unless they put a different colored glitter in. I'll have to compare.
That could be.
They could have used like a white glitter the first time and then a silver glitter the second time. It didn't matter. They were delicious. She showed me the little container of glitter. I don't remember her name, but she was very, very sweet. What else? What else happened? I have decided that this is top 3 cruises. No lower than top 5. Yeah, that's what I declared this morning.
Yep.
What else do you have to say about yesterday?
So we did that sidekick trivia.
Yes.
And one of the questions, there was great controversy. She's like, yeah, here's this question. I don't think they actually say what it is in the movie. But the answer is this. Like, if they don't say what it is in the movie, then it's not a question.
Oh, Ethan was furious.
Yeah.
It was funny. He was quietly furious.
It'd be like saying, like, what color insoles did Ant-Man wear in his shoes? And you'd have to, like, know the costumer or whatever to know that. Like, oh, come on. Like, that's not even, like, an ultimate Marvel nerd question or whatever.
And it was like... all of these questions, it was like, can we have a movie that wasn't 40 years ago? I don't know anymore.
Well, at least none of it was stuff that went direct to video. So I was like, okay, there's half a chance these could be questions that could be answered.
It was a lot of classic Disney questions. I think we got 15 out of 20. We actually didn't do as bad as we're making it sound.
Who was these people that have a tiebreaker, and they're like, yeah, again. And they keep facing off in trivia.
It was the only trivia we made it to. We had planned on doing a whole bunch of them, and the timings just weren't working. But it was fun. We had a good time. Plus, the last trivia we did was on Margaritaville, where you could just say anything you want.
Trivia.
Yeah. And people would get drinks at the end, and it was just kind of random. So we were kind of playing along those lines. And we still didn't do bad. I think we came in third. Yeah, I think we came in third.
The quotable moment, according to the host, was you had to complete the lyric. So it's like a bolt out of the blue.
Fate's no, out like a bolt out of the blue. Fate steps in. Blank. Finish the lyric. We're not going to tell you what it really is, although I'm sure you know. But the people next to us wrote, "And so do you," which was adorable. It fit, and the hostess was adopting it.
Mm-hmm.
I think as a life motto. It was really funny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we crossed off so much stuff off our list of things we wanted to do. We're very much planners, and we very much like not necessarily a set schedule, but a general idea
what we're doing.
of what we want to accomplish. Therefore, having no regrets. And if we don't get to stick to that concept through our own fault or outside forces, it makes for a not great cruise for us, or trip, or anything. Life. We're planners, and we need structure, I guess is what I'm saying. It can be loose structure, but it does need to be structure. So we sit down, we make lists. I want to make sure we do this. I want to make sure we do that. I think our list for the Virgin Voyage cruise, which should be the next one. I said should be. I think the list is going to be ginormous. I don't know how, but we get extra days because I think it's a 5-night.
Or it's a 5.
It's a 5-night, which we haven't done in a long time. So that'll be cool. Have I talked long enough for us to go down to breakfast yet, or do we still have a minute or two? I think we still have a minute or two.
At least.
What would you like to say, sweetheart?
So at bingo yesterday, the guy who was selling the cards and tickets or the tablets and stuff, I'm looking at him like, God, he looks familiar. And the more I mulled on it, I looked at his name tag and said he was from Mexico. Like, we've seen him before and on a different cruise. And finally I asked him, but I messed it up. I said, were you on the Magic in 2021? He goes, nope.
Nobody was.
I was in it in 2020. Like that. Okay, that's the one.
Yeah. So
I said, yeah, you did trivia with us on the Magic in 2020. He's like, oh my God.
Yeah, I didn't remember.
And he was so quiet at that time, and now he's, had some Disney polishing, I guess.
Well, along those lines, I ordered coffee for the first morning. I opened the door and greeted the guy with, "Hey!" It was the same guy who brought us coffee on the last time we were on the Wish. And I'm like, "Oh, we've had you before or whatever." He's like, "Oh, yeah, in the fall. Yes." So they remember you.
Yep.
We tend to make an impression, though, good or bad.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so it was nice. It was as soon as we got on the ship, I immediately recognized somebody who had done some of the trivias and stuff the last time we were on board. So it's nice to see familiar faces. Especially
the royal storytellers are gone, like the ones that we had previously, and now there's someone else doing it.
Okay.
But
yeah,
that's fine.
but
we rarely ever saw them. So.
Yeah. But yeah, we really enjoyed this cruise. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I say top 3, but I don't know what number 2 would have been. I know what number 1 was. Number 1 was Margaritaville, 100%. But I can't remember what other one was so good that we just raved about it. And I know there was at least one Disney cruise where we did that. I
would say Dorian, probably.
Yeah, Dorian was excellent. Mostly. Every trip has a couple of moments. But yeah, I think Dorian would probably be 3. I think I'd rank this 2 and Dorian 3. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. I'm going to shut up now.
All right, we're going to make our way down to Arendelle.
And head down to Arendelle for breakfast.
This is how far back the line for breakfast is. And Arendelle's way back there. It's so far back there, it's on the Carnival Freedom.
I ordered dinner surprise. They said I like cream of wheat and oatmeal, you pick. And I got oatmeal.
Right.
Woo!
I got coffee.
So well that.
And I had a croissant, but it flaked.
And I got a bagel, toasted with cream cheese. Oh, they didn't do so hot with this one.
French toast and bacon in honor of Kaylee. Kaylee is about to have bacon.
Every time, and we always opt out of it.
There's some friends who did the dessert.
So whilst we were eating, we got the all clear for everybody. So here we go. Alright, so we have to go all the way around. Still going. Now we could admire this one last time.
Yeah, I never really did get a chance to.
Here, I'll take a picture, it'll last longer.
Good idea.
And here we go. On a cruise guy, on a cruise guy. Not on a cruise guy. Hey, it's She-Hulk. Hey, it's Disney Plus. Hey, it feels like we're home.
Look at the Mandalorian.
One last look at the wish.
As I was saying before I so rudely dropped all of my stuff, I have upgraded my cruise from a 9 to a 10. I made a TSA agent laugh. I always try and it never works. And today he actually laughed out loud. He commented on how tall Ethan was. I don't think Ethan heard him. And he's like, what are you, 7 feet? And so I said, no, he's 6'6". And the guy was like, I don't know, he said something or whatever. I said, yeah.
So I thought I was tall.
He said something about, yeah. And I said, it makes it difficult because I can't be incognito anywhere because everybody remembers him. And he's like, oh, yeah. And as we were starting to walk away, I leaned in and I went, yeah, I can't steal because everybody remembers him. And the guy cracked up. So I was very pleased with that. All right. What's your final rating?
I'm going to stick with 9.
You're sticking with just a straight up 9 or a 9 point something?
9.1.
9.1 for this cruise. There you go. Pretty much tells you everything you need to know. Okay, here we are in the car for our final assessment. We're not going to do too much on the highs and lows thing. I really don't think there were any lows other than the day that I fell on the island. And aside,
that had a silver lining, I guess. So.
Yeah, and even that had a silver lining because the guy who helped us was phenomenal. The Wish, I was not a huge fan of this ship after our first cruise. I definitely think this cruise redeemed our experience on the first cruise. 100%. It was night and day. We really had a good time. And did a lot of stuff we missed the first time around. So, I'm glad we make these lists of what things that's like, okay, I really want to get this drink, or I really want to see this part of the ship. It gave us a lot of focus yesterday in what we needed, not necessarily what we needed to do, but what we wanted to do to not have any regrets. So I thought that was kind of cool. We hit a lot of stuff. As far as I could tell, they didn't do a 25th anniversary soiree. They didn't do the Oogie Boogie party. Both of which are fine. We got our coasters. In fact, we got a set of our 25th anniversary coasters. So I'm very happy with
We
that.
got the 25th anniversary wall art.
We got the wall art. That was huge. We wanted that print. The beach towel is bizarre. We'll use the wet dry bag, I think. And the tote bag. You know, I can always use another tote bag.
Yeah.
What were your final thoughts, babe?
Yeah, I mean, I think we have a better handle on the ship now.
Yeah.
And next time we do it, then we also have a better handle on Nassau.
Yes.
And so there's stuff we want to do on Nassau again. So
Yes.
I'm looking forward to the next Wish cruise, whatever that is. It's probably going to be 2024.
Yeah, Wish will probably be next year.
Yeah.
Like we've said, we've got Scarlet Lady coming up at the end of September for our anniversary. We've got potentially another Margaritaville in the works, and we want to get up to St. Augustine for a weekend. And Ethan's going to Chicago next week, so
Not even next week, in 2 days.
in 2 days,
As of this filming.
yeah. So you'll get some highlights of that, I assume. Yeah. I'm not sure what I'm doing. I have a feeling it's going to involve painting nails because I'm down to 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I lost. In fact, 2 of them are like lost forever. One on Nassau. I have no idea where I lost that first one. It's probably in the bathroom. When I get home, I'll probably find it. So, all right. Anything else to say before we wrap this one up?
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
How about this?
No!